Where do you go after you drop out of MIT?
MIT gives everyone off all of January, and you're expected to go and work on basically a project. And so all the students were off for like a month, which was awesome because I didn't have the money to support anyone other than myself. So I literally couldn't have people drop out with me. But a bunch of my buddies and I decided that like this month we're just going to sprint on working on these problems. And then after that, it would just be me because I couldn't support any of them dropping out. And so for that month, it was about the size of this room, a workshop in Charlestown, like the cheapest real estate in Boston we could find, and just started building a bunch of different things. So we built quadcopters, we built a gun, we built basically a Shahed. This was actually pre-Shahed. And so we built what ended up being the Shahed that was used like crazy in Ukraine.
No kidding. How are you deciding what to build?
That's kind of my main job, is to ideally be as
Walk
smart
me through
as
the process. Why are you building guns and drones?
So you have to try and war game what a battlefield looks like in the future. And I won't say I'm necessarily good at it, but you have to basically understand technologies that exist, understand the current state of warfare, and imagine like what the best possible system is in the future. And obviously I grew up having these conversations with my family, talking to engineers, talking to warfighters, basically putting together this model of like what is if tech were full throttle, what would this look like? First is, what will the government actually procure? And this is the one I understood least well at this time. Like even if a technology is better, if the government can't procure it in time and can't train on it in time, it's completely useless. And then for me, I don't have the budget of the United States government, right? Like I can't say we're going to go work on this. So for me, all a company is basically a lever for action, right? And so for me, if I want that lever to have any real momentum behind it, I have to make money for my investors to keep raising more capital. And so those are kind of the three main optimizations, is like what works in warfare, what can the warfighter actually adopt in time, given politics, given training, given all these different things, and then what can I as a company actually make money to build a machine that keeps compounding this. And then at the time, I had no idea what would actually, my algorithms comparing those three things were quite bad. And I think we kind of knew that, which is why we took such a broad aperture. So literally in that 1 month, you've got quadcopters, you've got guns, you've got fixed wing drones, you've got balloon stuff. We built a hydrogen electrolyzer. We did some aluminum fueled.
Hydroelectrolyzer?
You basically take water, you shock it, and you separate the hydrogen and oxygen. And then you recombust that. For guns, we built aluminum fuel that also does that. You remove the oxide layer, you put it in water, and then it rips basically the oxygen off of the water and produces hydrogen.